Okay, hello everyone. This is Sharonda, and this is my podcast as well as my YouTube channel, Magic Mind Medium. So we're going to go ahead. We're going to do the Earth signs. Earth signs. I like to start off by saying that this podcast and YouTube channel is for entertainment purposes. So let me pull out my cards. Bear with me just a moment. All right, so this is the weekly Earth sign reading. Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. Let me pull up some information in regards to those signs. So, what is the significance of the Taurus? All right, well, the Taurus is just one moment. The Taurus is the bull. They're born between April 20th and May the 20th. The net sign is the Virgo, which is the Virgin, born between August the 23rd through September the 22nd. The net sign I have is Capricorn, which is the goat, born between December the 22nd and January the 19th. Well, today being October the 24th, so we are beginning with in the time of Scorpion or Scorpio. So we are in this sensibility of the Scorpio. Now, as I mentioned, I'm not that big on astrology, so I am still learning. And based on my guide that I have here, I honestly feel as though we can take on the sensibility of the signs, but I think we are more susceptible if we are born within that time. That's just my synopsis. Now, the Scorpio is idealistic, alert, driven, jealous, vindictive, clingy, rules the eighth house of death and rebirth. So there could very well be some death and rebirth around this time. Scorpion energy may be susceptible or sensitive to detecting it or whatever the case may be, but this is the earth sign reading, all right? All right, so let's go ahead and pull out those cards. Let's see. Let's pull one drop on the floor, so I'm gonna use that one, and I'm gonna use this one. Again, this podcast and YouTube is for entertainment purposes. All right, so I keep pulling the moving card, moving. So I honestly feel as though we are in the energy space of the Scorpio based on the date beginning today. So, idealistic, alert, driven, jealous, vindictive, clingy, roots the eighth house of death and rebirth. Let me go ahead and pull up the houses. That's what I'm going to do. The different houses. Rebirth, the eighth house. The eighth house. Again, this podcast and YouTube channel is for entertainment purposes. It is for entertainment purposes. So the eighth house, just a moment. Let's go down. The eighth house. So it says the eighth house is a mysterious sector that rules birth, death, sex, transformation, mysteries, merge energies, and bonding at the deepest level. The eighth house also rules other people's property and money, such as real estate, inheritance, investments. So you want to be very careful during these times because we are in the energy of the Scorpion. So I think this card is suffice. It fits based on what I have here. The moving, change of residence, moving in with your partner. So I'm going to go, I'm not going to necessarily go off of what's written here, but I will go off of death and rebirth, investments, real estate, things of that sort. And this is the earth sign reading. So this is for Taurus, is Virgo, and Capricorn. You want to be very conscientious about your financial in regards to real estate investments and things of that nature, as it has mentions here. Let's pull up the, let's go back to that information. So it mentions about birth, death, sex transformations, mysteries, merge energies, and bonding at the deepest level. So right now, you want to be conscientious about who you allow in your energy space at this time. All right, the next card that I have is pregnancy. Pregnancy. Now, I've had these cards for a better of what, 6 months, maybe 9 months now. This is the first time I'm pulling this card. So this may be in regards to your space in terms of pregnancy, someone is expecting. Now, will this be favorable energy? Be very conscientious. Pets. Getting a new pet, giving a current pet more love. So you may want to focus your energy towards being a pet mom or a pet dad, as they would say. Right now is not the time, based on the cards, okay? Now let's go ahead. Let's look into the love department. Let's look into the love department. I think the significance is this pregnancy, bonding with whomever comes in your space to bond with you, as well as your investments in terms of real estate. I'm actually going to pull out 5 of the love cards. We want more clarity. We want more clarity regarding this moving, this energy, this Scorpion energy that I'm picking up. All right, separation. So I honestly feel as though there's going to be some energy space that comes in that is not going to be in agreement with you. So this could very well may not necessarily be your personal relationship. Your personal relationship may very well be intact, but those energy that comes around that's not favorable for you. The next card I get is butterfly. It says relationship evolving to the next phase of the inner child growth. So if your relationship is intact and you are okay in terms of real estate and investments, well, things are going to work prosperously for you, is what it lets me know based on the cards. Self-indulgence. I think this is the time to take out time to heal, focus on yourself. Be conscientious of negative energy that may intercede into your space, but you want to take out some time during these times to focus on self. The next card I get is kisses, unconditional love, falling in love, and things like that. So you may want to, maybe you need to rebrand or how can I put it? Renew your relationships. If you are married, renew your vows even. Take out some time for date night is what I want to say in regards to those who are in a relationship, strong, solid relationship. If there seems to be some problems presented to you, you may want to, take a mini vacation and learn to appreciate each other. I have the lightning card to show up sudden change, shocking news, surprise, epiphany, upheaval. So for some of y'all, it looks as though there is going to be some news that comes about, some shocking news that is going to come into the forefront. So let's get a little bit of clarity about this shocking news for some of these Taurus, Virgos, and Capricorns. I'm going to pull out 2 cards. Let's pull out 2 cards and get some sensibility. All right, let's see. We're going to say card 1 and card 2. We're just going to do 2 cards. Again, this podcast and YouTube channel, Magic Mind Medium, is for entertainment purposes. It is for entertainment purposes. All right, so I have oppression and I have devil. So I do believe, because we are and today is the beginning, according to the zodiac. It's the beginning of the Scorpion, which I don't see as being a very favorable energy. All right, I show oppression here and I show devil card here. So something lets me know there is some negative energies that may come towards you. You want to be conscientious. I'm not telling you this so you can be paranoid, but you want to be aware of your surroundings. All right. All right. So let's get thoughts, faith, and belief. What is this negative energy and this oppression? I do show for some of you there may be something unfavorable. All right, I'm actually going to pull out four of these thoughts and faith and belief cards. What is this energy? Where we're going to proceed. All right, so the first card I have here is Eight of Swords. Eight represents actions. It says recognition. Swords relates to the mind and intellect, actions, knowledge, power, and change. I have, as you can see here, you have the all totem there. Let's go to my cheat sheet and we're going to read what the cheat sheet has for the Eight of Swords. So according to my cheat sheet, the Eight of Swords is self-imposed restrictions, isolation, imprisonment. So I don't know if someone could be very well going to go into some legal issues possibly, or you may even feel as though some energy is coming towards you by way of a pregnancy, if that makes sense to somebody, to keep you isolated. Take note of certain energies. It is getting cold, and typically you will notice that certain energies will gravitate to you when it's cold. Ha. Food for thought. Let's pull this earth sign card down so you're able to see. All right, we have Page of Wands. Page of Wands. Let's go ahead. We're going to pull out. All right, so it says that after kill a new project, a creative idea. I honestly feel as though someone is planning to get you pregnant. Now, if you are in a committed relationship or marriage, that's not a bad thing. If you are not, that may not be a good thing. All right? Because something lets me know some of you may not be prepared for this pregnancy. All right? Now, I'm not one that's tell you what you should do one way or another, but I think if you're not prepared, it wouldn't be a favorable thing. Not at least not at this time. The next card I have here is Nine of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles. So it says luxury, self-sufficiency, financial gain, solo pleasures. I think that is a representation. Some of you are not ready because you may have a little bit of selfishness. Keep getting self. You may be a little bit selfish. Selfish people have a hard time with motherhood, if that makes sense to anybody. So I wouldn't suggest motherhood or even fatherhood if you're a selfish person. The next card I have here is Eight of Cups. I think this is wisdom. It's wisdom speaking to you. Eight of Cups card mentions withdrawal, retreat, moving on, abandonment. So something lets me know for certain energies, some of y'all out there, whomever this energy space that comes towards you is not going to be there for you. And I hate to be the bearer of bad news. This does not resonate with all of the signs. It only resonates to those who are not prepared, okay? So let's proceed with my love and let's do the twin flame. Let's do the twin flame. I'm actually going to pull out two of the twin flame and then I'll pull out one of the love and light cards. All right, so we have 1, 2, And we're going to go ahead and bring this to a close. All right, so the chosen one, fast track ascension. I honestly feel like someone has chosen you. Um, Someone has chosen you. Now, whether that be favorable or not, it's favorable if there is a commitment, if there's a marriage, or if there's a solid foundation. I honestly feel as though it can work unfavorably as well. So you have to be very careful. Don't get shrouded or clouded in your sensibility when you know something is not right. Don't overthink the situation. All right, the next card I have here is masculine twin, releasing lower self. So for those who this may not be favorable, I think this twin flame is your, have you ever heard the saying carbon copy or someone that's just as you, just like you? I releasing lower self. I think this is a low vibrational energy for those who are out there that are not ready. This is some low vibrational energy that I'm picking up for some of you earth signs out there, okay? So you want to be very careful, all right? Now, let's go ahead. We're going to proceed. Let's do love and light. Love will see you through. What the source want me to convey regarding love and light, to provide enlightenment to you. You got to pay attention to certain energy spaces. You really do. This astrology stuff, quote unquote, this is something that has been going on for quite some time. So, I used to read these things and laugh. I did. Even though I was into supernatural type of things, what would you call this? Mysticism, I guess that's what you would call. Certain parts of it I would laugh. But when you're ignorant, and I hate to use the word ignorant, but when you don't know, things will be funny to you until you get older or you get more seasoned or knowledgeable. Then it become apparent to you as to what is being conveyed. All right, so it says reflect God's compassion, be kind to each other, tenderhearted, forgiving one another, just as God through Christ has forgiven you. Ephesians 4:32. So with that being said, even despite of some things are just going to happen. They're just the way life works. Whether you try to divert it, that's just the way it works. Either way it goes. Even if you pair up with someone it's not favorable and things are not, it's a learning lesson for us all, right? And you will persevere through. Um, is what I feel sources wanting to be conveyed in regards to the earth sign. So I'm going to go ahead and conclude this week's earth sign. If you have any questions, comments, or suggestions, you're more than welcome to comment below. Until then, have a second wonderful day.